Shalom IT lovers of my classes, IT lovers of my e-learning. Today is going to be part 3. Last week we started with some easy functions like view and default constraint after filling the rest of our tables. And today let's concatenate and create a stored procedure with our own database. Let's do it. This is where we stopped last time. I hope you remember. All our tables are here. So we make sure that we set it at default. As default schema again. And before we start, I wanted to show you also how to drop your view. You remember our customer attendance view function created. So this is the command how to drop it. First, I'm going to comment it, drop the view just in case. So we start also with drop and then view, and then our table is called, let me go back, customers. I have it also here. So job view customers. The view is called customer attendance. This is from table customers, and then the semicolon. This is a command if you want to drop your view. So now we can start by using the concatenate function. Here we have to make sure it's a comment here and not a command. And then this is a command right here. Select, this one is easier. Select concat. And then you put whatever you want to concat. Let's concat here by the customers, for instance, easier. Let's take the customer last name, and then we make a comma, and then we want to make a space between the first name and the last name. So I'm going to get a space in here. So these are the quotation marks, and then another comma, and then we want the customer. We have the last name, now we want the first name. That's it. Of course you can do more, but I'm gonna I'm gonna stop right here with the customer last name and customer first name and the space. And after that you wanna name your concatenation, so full name, and then from table customers. This is your full command for the concatenate function. It's easy, this one. Customer last name and customer first name as full name from customers. Okay, we can execute this one and see. And here we have it. So I have a space between the first name and the last name. As I told you before, I'm sorry for the the first names and the last name choices. I didn't know what to put. So I hope you see the space between the first name and the last name. Okay, this is how we concatenate. And when you concatenate, it's going to be read-only, but don't be afraid. That's it's because it's a concatenation. You are not going to see that here in the list. It's just, this is an easy function. Okay, so now we can move on. We are going to create a procedure. And that's why, it's good to have many tables, because you can't play that game of SQL, MySQL Workbench with just one or two tables. Of course, you're going to need more. We have enough tables, and we are not going to read, all this description here, because here by SQL additions, as you can see, if you're looking for a function you don't remember, you can always go there and they're going to tell you what to do, how to do, and they're even going to show you the pattern. If you scroll down here, you're going to see the pattern. This is how you create procedure. But that's a long thing, and I'm telling you, we are not going to read all that. We are not going to read all that. I'm going to show you, the shortcut. But it's still a long one. Okay, first of all, what is it? What is a stored procedure for those who don't know? It's like saving a statement and reusing it later. This is what it is. This is what a stored procedure is. So yeah, let's do it. We have to put some delimiters. So we start with a delimiter here. Delimiter. Need a space and 2 slashes, and then this is how it works. Create procedure. Let's create a procedure called insert customers, no, customer and an order. Let's create that type of stored procedure. Insert customer and order, and here here we're going to get name Varchar. Let's put 50 here. In email Varchar, let's get here 100, and in order purchase data, and here we want date, and we close the parenthesis here, and here we have to begin something. Begin, and then we're going to get a declare here, then customer ID. Here we want int semicolon, and then insert into customers, customer last name, and customer email, and we want values, get name, email, and here we want to set customer ID equal last, insert ID, and what else? Here we want to insert into orders. We want the customer ID here, and the order purchase data, and here we have to add also some values. Values, we want the customer ID here. Here we want the order purchase date, and we close here with a semicolon, and then we have to end at the same level where we have the begin, end, and also 2 slashes, space, the space here is important, and then the 2 slashes, and then we close the delimiter. Delimiter here. I have to get it in uppercase too. It's important. And then here we get a semicolon. Okay, should be good now. Yes, before I execute it, I wanted to add the comment here. Create a stored procedure. And here in parentheses, I'm gonna add the def definition. Okay, now we're ready to execute it. Let's see. Yes, I have to put the cursor in the right place. Here. Here it is. It worked. Okay. So we have created our stored procedure, and we should see it somewhere here. Where is it? Here? So when we open here, so we have I had another one which I tried before, but this is our insert customer and order. This is our procedure. So in order to check that you know your procedure is working, the way you have to do it is to let me get a comment here. So first of all, now that we have created it, let's put here example of using the stored procedure. Okay, it has two ways. Has two ways. Huh? Either you call it by you know, just typing the command, or you can also go to the, you know, right click the stored procedure in the right click it in the left pane. Okay, so I'm going to show you both for those who are learning with me here. You can call it here, call the name of insert here. I can choose it right here. Call the name of your procedure, insert customer and order. This is how I called it. And now you have to get something inside. So here we're going to get somebody. I don't know, Leah. Like the quotation mark are everywhere here. And then we get a comma, and here we need the date. These are the data we wanted inside. So the date 24, let me put something, and also a quotation here, and then we want a semicolon. This is the way you're going to call your stored procedure, and let's call it now, so we can execute like this. So we have it, you know, it's green, so we have it, it worked. And now what we want to see something at the end of the of course we had already executed this one, that's why layer is already added. So we're gonna add here Marco, and here we're gonna put here Marco, and here we're gonna get I don't know, a number 7 here, and we execute this one, and it's going to be added under our nose right here. We can see that Marco has been added, you see. So you can do it like this. So this is how we use the stored procedure. So here I have added the command check that your new customer is added. So this is a command, this one. This is how you check it. So I can put it down here. And what else? Now I wanted to show you that you can also call it from the left pane, your procedure. Once you have your procedure, you can also go here and you call it from here. So this is this is our stored procedure, and we go here by the context menu here. We click it here, and here you can also add somebody. Like let's add somebody else, Peter, for instance. And we're going to get Peter at the example here .com, and here we have to put a date too, 2024 11/08 for instance, and we execute, and it's going to be added. You see, this is your stored procedure. Okay, so now when we go back here and we select from customer again, we're going to see that we have added somebody else. Peter is right here at number 8. And of course, I want to show you also about the command of dropping your procedure just in case you don't want it anymore. Me, I still want it, but this is how you drop it. I wanted to show you also that when you call your procedure, you are going to see the result, of course, as I said, in the table customers, that you added a new customer in the table customer, and of course also in the table orders. Remember the date by Leah is appearing here because she's a number 7, and the date which we did put here is appearing here in the table orders and not in the table customers, but they are related. And in our stored procedures, remember we had to deal with table customers and also with the table orders. These two tables are related. That's why what you give in your stored procedures is going to appear in your both tables. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, I think it's enough for today. Two function at a time, because I have other things also I need to do, and right now I have a little cold, and I have to prepare for my next appointment by the dentist, etc. Thank God I can finally go to the dentist. All right, so this is how you do the concatenate function. I hope you liked it. So let me show you what we have done so far. Let me scroll down all our tables until we could start the view, the default constraint, and now the concatenate and the stored procedure. Okay, so this is our class of today. Oh yes, I wanted to show you also that you can always go and take a look at all the functions you have created here by the inspector. The 1, 2, 3, the third one, the third icon here, and it's always going to show you what's going on in your database. This is our database right now. This is the information of our database. They're going to tell you everything, the size, the count, the characters, everything, and also the number of the tables, all our tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to tell you the number of all your columns in all your tables. I mean, that's no joke. The inspector is really good to know. Then they're going to tell you all the indexes you have and the triggers. We have not created any triggers right now, but it's going to come. We have one view, which is also here. We have stored procedures. So finally, we have two, but this is the one we created together. We have no functions yet. It's going to come. We have to create also an event. Anyways, it's going to be coming petit à petit, step by step, stone by stone. All right. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye bye.